secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demon, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me then.
Alright, so what I'm giving today is going to be the new meta lockdown build that you should be looking at after we have this update of 2.1 patch updates. There's just a lot of things that have been adjusted, changed. You know, it's just very difficult to keep up with what direction this game is truly going. Right now, it feels like the game is stabilized, and this is where, you know, we're going to be for the foreseeable future. And if that's being said, then to me, this is going to be the lockdown you need to be looking at. The first thing is that 6.5 is definitely going to have to be the way for this one. I know some people try to go 6.6, and that's perfectly fine, to be honest with you. But 6.5 give you more bang for your buck, give more attributes, you can make a better overall build, and 1 inch is not really going to make a difference when your objective is to really be on the perimeter. Did you see what I'm saying? So some people love to be like, oh, I want my lockdown to have this and that, as far as like high interior defense or high chase down block and all. Nah, I don't really care about that, right? 197, 611. And the reason why I say I don't really care about that is because what you're going to look at here is that the big thing I want to point out is the agility. If you want to have a 71 strength, some people are cool with the 92, but I try to get as much agility as possible, right? It's just that this is the most important attribute on lockdown right now, is agility. To be able to stay in front of somebody. It's more important than speed. It's more important than steal, right? I feel like the top 2 things for a lockdown right now that actually works, because on ball still doesn't work, right? But passing lanes does. But it's going to be perimeter defense and agility. Those 2 gotta be as high as you possibly can. Unfortunately, you know, you got to be shorter to get that agility at a 99, but that would be something that I would shoot for. But I just don't think you can be that small or that short and truly be able to get away with it when you have most people now. Let me say that. Most people now, especially for like Pro-Am, Rec, they're like 6'4", right? Maybe you'll see like a 6'6" guy, but for the most part, you'll see 6'4" and under. So that's why 6'5" is okay. And a lot of people play in Rec now, right? Play Rec and that type of deal. If you're playing in the park, then yeah, you get all different types of stuff. But to me, I feel like, you know, the best mode right now is 5v5. That's why I play the most at. So that's why you're going to get the most. This is a 5v5 build. Of course, it can still be in a park. It's just that obviously you will want more from a park build and be less in other areas. But to me, I feel like this is where for me, you'll be able to get the best bang for your buck. If you're gonna put money on it for a lockdown, make something similar to this, okay? 75 driving dunk, just to get the 1-foot athletic dunk packages. 45 standing dunk, just to get the basic standing dunk. Like, that's all you need for your lockdown. The ability to go back door, catch lobs, and when you're under the basket, get a standing dunk, okay? 87, I went 87 on my 3-ball, try to go as high as you can. Obviously, as you can see here, you'll get the set shot specialist, dead eye, and shifty shooter all on silver. You get limitless on bronze. These all have the ability to get a max +1 or max +2, right? So set shot specialist, you can get the Hall of Fame, all right? That'll be something that, you know, you definitely should use your max +2 on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that will be one I would definitely say, yo, do. But also, as you see here, you have 75 speed with ball. That gives you Zach LaVine. You have a 75 ball handle. You can easily use this to get to 80, right? And then have 75 pass accuracy. Some people have their lockdowns with a 55, right? If you go 6'6", good luck trying to get that. So understand, like, there's little things like this that's going to go a long way, because a lot of these lockdowns are going to have like a 55 pass accuracy. You look at some of the top, you know, lockdowns in the game, and they have a 55. I promise you, man, go look at some of these creators' lockdowns. You're like, bro, what? And of course, they're doing that because, you know, they know that they can't get other attributes, and they sacrifice passing a lot. Passing isn't very important in this game. We all know that, but they sacrifice it because, you know, they sit corner all day, every day. They barely touch the ball offensively, right? So they don't have that aspect of it. But for us, you know, people that play Rec or, you especially random rec, you need to have something. Obviously, the two big ones here are going to be the 99 perimeter defense and steal. You want to get these legend badges. Hopefully, on-ball steals would get better, but they haven't. I'll be honest with you. But passing lanes are really good. You can still get in those passing lanes and be very effective. And having legend interceptor is crazy. I go crazy with silver, so I can't wait to get this build maxed out and really see how it performs with the legend perimeter defense and the legend steal. With the 99, win 68 block just to get the bronze high flyer denier. Again, not worrying about the interior defense, because again, at the end of the day, you're on the perimeter, and if people and you're funneling them to the paint to meet your center, right? Like, your job is not to try to do everything. Your job is just to make sure you prevent that guard from shooting threes all day on you. All right. Then on the defensive side, on rebounding, I did get defensive rebound on the 60. Just want to get that animation. And then again, like I said, 90 speed with the 94 agility. The 71 strength is important because what you can do is get a move on forcer, max +2 that to gold. All right. And then the 63 vert, that is just to be able to get the pogo stick on bronze. But at the end of the day, again, like I said, and I cannot stress enough, agility and perimeter defense is the ones that's really going to make you shine. Having that high agility, I would love to be able to go higher, which is frustrating that for some reason agility, I don't know. Like I said, I have a lot of issues. The more and more I'm with the builder, the more and more I'm just like, bro, like, the restrictions doesn't make sense, because there's a lot of people that are 6'5", 6'6", right, that can have 99 agility. I feel like agility should not be restricted like that based upon height. You got to be 6'2" to get 99 agility? That doesn't make sense to me, right? It doesn't. I don't see where the benefits are going to be game breaking, or that breaks the game. But it's neither here or there. Okay. And then of course, as you can see right here, I think it's called ball hawking 3 and D2 guard, which is a really good name. And then of course, what we're going to do now is just take a look at what you can potentially do with cat breakers. But for the most part, like I said, I made this build to where you don't really need to go crazy on cat breakers. If you have a couple, you know where to put them at on your steal and your perimeter defense, and then whatever you have left over, you can add elsewhere. Right? So as you can see here, like for instance, you see your driving dunk, right? Again, I just want to point this out. You get a 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, right? I just want y'all to see that. You get an 89. But the problem is, where is the true benefit at for this build if you're making a lockdown, right? So I understand, like, this is like some stuff that's going to be hanging down in front of you, 89. Then, of course, what you have to do is come down here, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 17, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then you have to go ahead and use all these. You have to get 5 cat breakers here just to get that. This gives this an 80. This to be able to get that 78 with that 89 driving dunk. So this build, you'll have to have like 20 cat breakers for this to really work for you. And then on top of that, but again, this is what makes 6'5" so cracked. The 6'5s, they give you so much. Same thing here, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? This will give you an 86 ball handle. Like an 86 ball handle. This is a lockdown I made originally, but you get an 86 ball handle, and then 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and an 88 speed with ball. So you can get an 86 ball handle and an 86 speed with ball, which will obviously unlock this build crazy, but you'll have to be like a vet too. You have to have so many cat breakers to really truly see this build through. So again, this is what, if you want to make one build and you want to just gradually build up for it, this will be a good one to look at. Okay. But again, like I said, the most important ones for me as a lockdown will be getting these up to 99 first. And then from there, build up where you want to be. Maybe you want to go ahead and get that 95 speed, right? 95 speed is another one that you can look at. All right. There's so many different directions you can go. And it's basically, like I said, it's all about preference. It's all about the preference. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 87 mid-range too. Like, I mean, there's a lot that you can do. There's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 88 pass accuracy. Like, it's broken. It's just cracked. There's so much stuff you can do with it. It's just that you see with me, I have 9 cat breakers plus specialization. I only have 11 cat breakers. So, I'm only able to just do perimeter defense and steal. And then I have 1 cat breaker left. And then I don't know, like, I'll just probably just put it in my back pocket and wait until I figure out what direction I want to go with playmaking, or if I want to get this 89 driving dunk with the vert. But that's a lot, because then that's 20 cap breakers there, right? But trust me, these guys that are hitting legend, they'll be able to get like 25, I think 28 cap breakers. So they'll be able to max out the driving dunk, the vert, the perimeter defense, the steal. That's 20. And then they'll be able to, like, you know, get an 80 ball handle and 80, like they'll be able to get these crazy lockdown builds. So, but this is why I feel like this is a new meta build, lockdown build. There's so much you can do out of a 6'5". It's broken, it's cracked, like I said. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this. Is this lockdown the new wave? If it's not, then what is it? But other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.